Hi, I'm Mayor Warren, and we're walking against cancer. We have our health fair here on Main Street at Military Park. I'm with the council president, Tensi Eason. Tensi, you marched today, and now you're out the health fair. Tell me this big push about health and fighting cancer.
Well, we have a big push because so many of our seniors and young adults are coming down with cancer and fighting breast cancer, blood cancer. So we're trying to make awareness so we can get the funding so they can develop a cure. We need a cure for breast cancer, all types of cancer. So that's why we're pushing it today, and hopefully to make our communities aware of we need to get behind cancer wellness and a cure for cancer.
That's what it's all about, making us aware in our communities. Christina Mateo, you served on the Board of Education, and you saw some of the families who had to deal with cancer. Tell me about why this day is so important.
This day is very important because we need to let the victims know that they are not alone. You are not alone. We are here for you. We are supporting you in every way we can. Thank you.
That's what it's all about, a community that's coming together. Walter Montague, come on in here. You've done a lot of work around wellness and around getting to our community. Today you're here highlighting cancer in all of its forms and at the health fair. Tell me why it's so important.
Let me tell you why it's so important. Number one, I lost the dearest person in my life, my mother, to breast cancer and cancer. And Mayor Warren was there at the funeral. I lost my mother in 2015, July, from cancer, so I take it real serious. This is a special month for me. I support, look, ladies, get your mammograms. Men, get your colonoscopies. Cancer is big. I lived it, I witnessed it, and I think we should be able to put an end to it. That's why health is so important. Stay up with your health. Get your blood tests. Get your mammograms. Get your colonoscopies. This is what we have to do to maintain our lives. I love Orange. I'm always going to be here for the city of Orange.
Thank you, Councilman Montague. As you've heard, cancer is not an individual disease. It affects families and communities, and certainly one of our community participants who actually spearheaded today's events. Tell me why that's so important and one of your thrusts in getting us to walk all the way from City Hall down to the health fair.
Well, this is important to me because my mother was affected by breast cancer, my cousin was affected by breast cancer, and my best friend passed away from ear cancer, which was hard for me to believe. But I had to put something together so we can all come together as a community and say, yes, we support the survivors, we support the patients, and definitely remember the ones who passed over. And I thank the mayor so much for saying yes to this magnificent event. So thank you for everyone who came out, and thank you. We're going to be bigger and bigger next year. Just wait.
Just wait. We're pushing hard to make this happen. It's an important thing in our community. Thank you for stepping up. You have a nonprofit. Tell people what it is and how they can contact you.
Nonprofit is Liliana Valley Christian Church, and you can contact me at 862-596-6240. Also, the other nonprofit that we have is For Your Life 202, where we're saving lives across states, maybe the nations, if we can get that far. I'm quite sure we can because we believe. Thank you.
Saving steps, taking steps across the nation to make sure that we save everyone. It all begins here in the city of Orange Township. I do want to get Councilman Ross, come on in. You did not wear this pink hat for nothing today, but you're a walker, you're a worker in the community. Tell me the message that we need to send out to the community about stopping cancer.
Thank you, Mayor. I'm so glad to be here today for Cancer Awareness Month. Cancer has affected almost everybody in America today. You know, you have somebody in your family that was affected. It's a very debilitating illness, you know, and this is mental illness affair also. Mental illness, cancer, all of these things we really, really got to get a handle on because it's affecting all communities all over America. So please come out, you know, do what you can. Support us, you know, donate, you know, because cancer, we got to stamp this thing out because it's hurting our communities. Thank you, Mayor.
That's what it's all about. It's all about a community effort and fighting cancer wherever it exists. We're going to do our part to bring awareness, to bring funding. You do your part by participating. I'm Mayor Warren. We're at the Cancer Walk. We're at the Health Fair 2022. Firefighter Spates, you're here after having done the Cancer Walk. You're here at the Health Fair. Tell me about the spirit of community involvement that's in the fire department.
Well, the fire department always loves to give back. That's what we do. We're here to help the citizens and give our best foot forward at all times.
That's what it's all about. Firefighter Hughes, come on in here. This is the cool guy in the fire department, but you found out robbery to stop what you were doing to come out and walk against cancer and attend the health fair. What's that all about?
It's just about giving back and letting everybody know that we are aware and putting forth the awareness for the rest of the city and you know, outside of the city as well. Just letting, you know, it's good to put it out there and help people out. Breast cancer awareness.
Letting them know that we're aware. Do the cool shades come with the uniform?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. We're at the Community Healthcare Outreach Program, CHOP. They're on the scene today, and they're making sure that they address all who come to participate in the health fair in the city of Orange Township. I have with me
Cindy Stewart.
Cindy Stewart. You have this table set up. CHOP is here. You're already taking people in. Tell me what your thrust is here today.
So our thrust is to make sure that we get everybody in the community vaccinated, make sure that everybody's safe, and make sure that everybody is up to par with everything that they need to do to make sure that they're protected in the community.
Now, how long have you been a boss at CHOP?
It's been about, since I started with the program, maybe about 3-4 months now.
And how are you seeing the trends in terms of people getting vaccinated, and how is the COVID virus progressing?
So actually, since I started, the numbers of people that have been getting vaccinated has actually increased. So we're seeing an improvement of a lot of more people, you know, accepting the vaccine, and a lot of people, you know, accepting the fact that they need to get vaccinated. So the numbers have gone up.
Beautiful. And tell me how effective it is, because CHOP is one of those programs that's on the ground. They come out to health fairs, they come out to the community. How effective has that been?
It's very effective because a lot of the community appreciates us because we are one of the programs that actually go out to you. We come to you, we go in your houses, we make sure that everywhere we go, they understand that we come to you and you don't come to us.
Excellent. Just tell me a little bit about what you do, because it takes a lot to get the information out, to mobilize, to get to the health fair, to register, then to set up. Tell me what that's all about.
So I can definitely tell you it is very difficult just because you have to, people didn't really know about us. So because Cindy was holding it down for us for such a long time when I came onto the team, what we actually did was we actually started attending all events in the area. And what we did was we would give out our business cards. She would take one side, I'd take the other side, and it was like hand out our information. And then what I would do is I would follow up and get invited. I would do a lot of following up, and that's the thing is sometimes when people used to forget me, I would go back out to again.
How could they forget you?
That's what I'm right with our type of personality. So that was the hardest, but honestly, it's becoming so much easier now because we've made a presence in the community. When people see us, especially us, when they say, "Oh, there goes Cindy and Carolina," because we roll as a team. And then on top of that, we're flexible. Excellent. So for instance, let's say if she has an amazing sign-up sheet here, if someone's a little nervous about getting it today and doesn't want to do it today because they have prior, you know, issues, what we can do is, hey, what day works best for you? We'll come out to you. Excellent. We got this. Hey, are you a little concerned? I have some amazing information that my team comes out with actual factual information that would actually sit there and make you change your mind to get vaccinated. So we've done that a couple times, right?
Tell me how we reach CHOP.
So the way you reach CHOP is you're going to call this number. I always give out my little magnets to everyone. So our number is 973-676-0955, extension 1208. Yes.
All right, so you have that phone number for CHOP on the screen. You also have their email address. Please contact them if you have health issues, you want to get information. Chop it up with this team. I'm Mayor Warren. We're at the health fair. I'm Mayor Warren. We just completed the healthcare walk in our fight against breast cancer, and now I am with.
Erica Vasquez. I work with the Urban Healthcare Initiative program.
When you guys set up today, you came in and you knew you were going to be informative. Tell me some of the things that you're doing out in the community and other places.
So what we do is we do free health education workshops, events. We go into the community and we provide these services for free. So we can talk about hypertension, diabetes, asthma, healthy cooking. We do these services for free, and currently on our table we actually have blood pressure information, blood sugar information, packets for the community to take home, read, and we also provide it in different languages as well.
Beautiful. Sir, you're doing a lot of preventative stuff. Tell me how important it is for them to actually have this information compiled. They can take it home, they can study it, and refer to it as they do their cooking and their daily exercises.
It is important because for me, I have everything of this at my house to make sure, because not anybody understand anything. Like you can Google it, but they don't know what it meant. Right. For us to explain it to you, you can have it, and then when you're doing your blood pressure, you can look at the paper and say, okay, it's 117/76. Okay, let me look at the paper, and it will tell you if it's normal or it's elevated. So you can say, okay, it's elevated. What can I do to make it go down to make it normal? So the paper will explain it to you what to do and anything like that. And if you don't know how to understand how to use the machine, we also have classes. We taught you how to use the machine. That's how we partner with CHAP right there. They come to you and explain to you how to use the machine for blood pressure, how to check your sugar level.
Excellent. And all of that is free?
Everything is free.
Excellent. Tell me, how do we reach the organization if we want to reach out and get more information?
So you can actually give a call at this number, 973-676-8447, and you can also email us at info@uhipnj.org.
There you have it. The information is there on your screen. Please utilize it. But the message is prevention and information to allow you to take care of yourself and remain healthy in the community. I'm here at the health fair. Sir, you seem pretty healthy, but you're still coming out for information. How do you stay on top?
Just hanging out at the YMCA. The one in Montclair. One in Newark is still closed. But, keeping my exercise up, keeping my health up. Taking my medication when I'm supposed to.
That's
too much information, right?
That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. So this is what the new 35 looks like.
Yeah.
Okay, I give you that.
36. I just want to make sure the numbers.
That's right. That's right. Doing it with health. Come on out. Be young like this young man. Be healthy. Come on out to the health fair.
I forgot to mention St. Matthew's Church. Let's give a shout out to St. Matthew's Church. That also keeps me healthy.
St. Matthew's Church, you got to keep your spirit right. Come on out to the health fair. Be a community partner. Nirvana Healthcare Management Services. You do a lot of medical management stuff. You have information. Give me a deeper dive into Nirvana and what you guys do.
So Nirvana has 3 specialty care practices, which is Newark Vein and Vascular, North Ward Behavior Health, and Prospect Spine and Pain. We have 4 primary care locations, 2 in East Orange and 2 in Newark. And then we have our CHOP program, and UHIP is our health literacy program.
Excellent. And what is your role?
I am the marketing coordinator, director of marketing.
Now, marketing means that you have to get out to the community, grab our attention, and make sure we're involved. What should we be paying attention to with the information that you bring?
What should you be paying attention to? Our social media, our CHOP program that's out there, going out and giving vaccines, and then health literacy.
Tell me, we want to always focus on seniors and making sure they get their care as well, and family care. What do you guys do in that area?
So our CHOP program actually goes out to different senior homes, and we go out and give primary care, and we also have a COVID-19 vaccine program where we go out and give vaccines to them.
Okay. And if we get social media, or if we call that number, we can sign up and get your information?
Yep.
Look for it. It's on the screen. More healthcare information coming to you. Nirvana, thank you for all that you do. We're at the health fair. And, of course, our officers in blue have come to be of assistance. Lieutenant, you found it not robbery to come out and make sure that we're having a healthy and safe time. But what's the deeper meaning for you in terms of fighting cancer and having a healthy city?
Basically, a little close to home, my mother had cancer, breast cancer. Survived breast cancer twice. Ultimately, then she got pancreatic cancer and was subdued to that. So it's definitely close to home, and came out to support the event.
Thank you. At the heart of this thing, we're still human beings who have family. Everyone has had some connection to cancer and its ravaging effects, and so we're out here to bring awareness to it. Officer Rodriguez, you're one of the younger officers, but you found out robbery to make sure you had your pink badge on and make sure you were involved in this event. Why is that?
Like my lieutenant said, a lot of my close friends, family members, they, came with cancer and everything. They went through the process, chemo and everything. They fought through it. Just got to be strong and, hopefully everything works out.
That's what it's all about. We're digging deep. This is public safety in support of our cancer victims and make sure that we bring awareness, that we bring protection, and we have a healthy and safe community. I'm Mayor Warren. We're on Main Street at the health fair. I'm Mayor Warren. We're at the health fair, and one of the issues that we're dealing with on a national level is opioids. You're a counselor. You've been in the business a long time. Give us the name of the company and some of the background of what you do.
I'm at 22 Ball Street up in Irvington, Sunrise Clinical Services.
Sunrise.
Yes.
Okay.
Mr. Muhammad is the owner of the company. What we try to do is we try to reach out to all communities within Essex County. And once we do that, we try to get them signed up within a 24-hour period. If they don't have insurance, what we try to do is we try to give them a temporary insurance so we can basically put them on their treatment right away. What we have is a medical treatment such as Suboxone, as well as we have a Suboxone treatment, as well as dealing with their opioids in which they're dealing with.
And you also have a 6-step program that you implement. How do you do that?
What we try to do is we're in the Mecca over in Irvington where all the buses come in, and a lot of individuals sleep at the bus terminals and things like that. What we try to do is we'll snatch them off the buses and stuff like that, and we'll sign them up, take them over because we're only a block away from where the bus terminal is up in Irvington, and we get them signed up. We try to give them a situation where we see a counselor. Once they see a counselor, they'll see a doctor. Once we approve their insurance, we'll give them a call back, and once we give them a call back, they'll start their treatment, which is a Suboxone as well as a methadone treatment, depending upon what their needs are. We don't want to put them in a situation where we're overstressing them with overly treating.
So to get in touch with Sunrise, is that information on the screen correct, the email address and the telephone number?
Yes, that is correct.
Excellent. So you do opioid counseling, and you're an Orange resident. You're a resource we have right here in the city.
Yes, well, I'm not a counselor. I'm like an outreach, services where I pull them in, and then they'll see a counselor once I bring them in.
Okay, and you're right here from Orange.
And I'm right here in Orange. I live right over here by right off of Main Street, and it's a wonderful place to be.
We appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you, brother. All right. We're at the health fair, and I am with
Crystal McCain.
Crystal, please tell us about your organization, what you do. I know this is not your first time in Orange because you supported the domestic violence event.
Access Family Services is a domestic violence program. We provide services for battered women who are fleeing domestic violence situations. We have a safe house located in Essex County, and we also provide transitional housing for eligible domestic violence women who are eligible, as well as programs for the men who are court-ordered to attend an anger management or batterers intervention program.
That's what it's all about, access. Now, when we think of domestic violence, oftentimes we think of women who have been battered, but your program focuses on the entire family.
Absolutely. We accept the children of the battered families as well because they are a part of the equation.
And tell us, how do we contact access and whether or not anyone's eligible? Just the numbers on the screen. Is that correct? Number and the email address?
Yes, the number and the email address is on the screen as well as the website.
Okay. And tell me about eligibility.
Eligibility is done on a case by case because we have to do an assessment to determine what is the need. And if you are fleeing a domestic violence situation or you have other issues dealing with a history of violence, we can determine based on the assessment.
There you have it. Come get assessed, but get the information. That's the key. Call the number on the screen. Reach out to the email address on the screen and to the website. It's full of information. This is a quality program that is sorely needed at all times. Hi, I'm Mayor Warren. We're at the health fair, and one of the things that we brought this year to the health fair is some healthy movements. And I'm here with yoga instructor
Nikifa Garay.
Ms. Gray, you've had some of our participants over there. Why do we need yoga? Why is it important?
Yoga is really, it comes from the word to yoke, and it means bringing together. So it's bringing together the mind and the body and the spirit, people coming together in community. So yoga, which we did chair yoga today, is really important because people think yoga is about standing on your heads or doing crazy postures, but you can do yoga in your office, on your couch, on your bed before you wake up in the morning. So just giving some tools that folks can use that require no equipment or anything that's, extra in terms of yoga positions that they can do just to bring a moment of peace to themselves and whenever they need it to their community, their families. And we did that today right here in the middle of Main Street. That's right. With all the buses, and we were able to cultivate some silence and some peace, and it was nice.
So a lot of yoga, what I heard you talk about was inner peace. With all the chaos on Main Street, with buses going by, police cars, and people going by, you were able to get people to a place where they were peaceful inside. How important is that in our daily lives?
It's so important because I think we always forget, I know I do, that everything we need is already inside of us. Everything we need. So once we can connect with what's inside, we can establish that place of peace. But like everything that changes, peace comes and goes. So knowing how to get back to peace, and that's sort of the art of meditation, right? We're always going to come out of meditation, but coming back to that place of stillness, even if it's for a brief second, can make the world a difference in moments of anxiety or stress or, whenever you need it.
Excellent.
Yeah.
There you have it. Yoga is the key to relieving stress, to giving us more peaceful lives. We understand from reading that yoga can also ward off some of the common diseases that we face or lessen the effect of it.
Yeah, there's certainly some yoga asanas or postures that can help with digestion or circulation, things that, you can move your body in certain ways that can relieve and bring a little bit more relaxation to areas that might be bothering you. So certainly if you're interested in that, Google and talk to your doctor first before you do anything. But Google postures for indigestion or constipation. I know women do yoga to help with reproductive challenges. So there's yoga really for anything. And my yoga journey is relatively new. I'm with I'm So Yoga Newark, and I started there about a year and a half now. And every day I practice as much as I can because it's a practice. It's you're never going to be in a perfect form. So you do it every day just to get a little bit more peace, a little bit more flexibility, a little bit more strength. And one day I woke up and I realized, wow, I can touch my toes now. Wow. And that wasn't something I could do all the time. And yoga is for everybody, literally everybody. If you have,
I was going to ask you, what about seniors?
Everybody. We did it from the chair today. That's right. We stood up twice. We didn't do anything crazy. We saluted the sun by just raising our arms and feeling the breeze and the brightness on our faces. But all of the postures was on our seats, and it's just as effective.
Excellent. How do we reach you for more information and for possible instruction? Is that the information on the screen?
I'm So Yoga Newark. You can find us on www.imsoyoga.newark.com, and there you'll find our schedule of classes. You'll find out more about our instructors. We've got everything from power yoga, if you like to sweat in 90-degree rooms, we have that. Or if you like to sit and be wrapped in blankets and breathe and stretch lightly, we have that as well. We've got in beginner level 1 all the way up to more advanced courses. So come on down, ask for Leslie. She's the owner. Or you can ask for me, Nakifa. I'm there all the time as a student because I take the classes there, and I sub classes there as well. And I love doing classes in the communities.
Okay, thank you for reaching out to us. Now, we put a number on the screen. Is that the correct phone number?
It is indeed.
Excellent. Thank you again. Yoga, fitness, health, that's what it's all about today. We're here on Main Street at Military Park. I'm Mayor Warren. We're at the health fair. I am here with at-large councilperson Adrienne Wooten. Adrienne, when you had the vision of a health fair, you went outside of the box as you normally do. We've had a chef here, we've had yoga here, and we have artists here. What's that all about?
It's about bringing the people and connecting with anybody and everybody on what they do. So the chef for people who like to eat, such as me. Yeah. Chair yoga was here. We had quite a few people exercising. But music is like, it brings everybody together. Right. So the thought of having music here was a no-brainer. And they are absolutely wonderful.
Absolutely. This is a universal health fair, which means all aspects of healing and of connecting is right here in Orange on Main Street. And we had our musical duo of
Castor
and Carolyn.
Castor, I saw you on the keyboards vibing, but it looks like you were getting as much healing as we were in the audience.
Yes, definitely. I love what she was saying because part of the music that I like to say is we have the food, we have the medicine and vaccines for our physical body, but I think music heals the soul. That's right. And I think that's part of the whole health fair that we're having here.
Excellent. When I tell you about Divine and mixing my background in the Baptist church together with a little bit of country music from my parents in the South, together with some folk songs that we sang at freedom rallies, your voice was angelic.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love any opportunity to be able to sing, and the fact that I could be part of bringing people together, that's just an honor.
Your style is kind of heavenly. It moves into your soul. It makes you clap. It makes you sit, but also makes you reflect. Comment on your style of music.
So I sing a lot. I mainly sing in church. That's where I mostly sing, and that's where everything comes from. But I love jazz, and I love old music. So any opportunity I get to do that, I try to incorporate that. Even with modern music, I try to incorporate jazz some way, somehow in it. So.
Excellent. You've got all genres of music, but at the base of it, you can see that there's some spiritual music going on, and we need all of that for our spiritual souls. Thank you guys for coming together and what you do. Councilwoman Wooten, thank you again for the way you approach things in a universal fashion.
Thank you, Mayor Warren, for the opportunity.
I'm Mayor Warren. We're at the health fair. Come on out and get full healing from head to soul and all the way into your family and into our community. I'm Mayor Warren. We're at the health fair, and part of healthy living is healthy eating, and I am with
Chef Abe.
Chef Abe, you've been doing this for a long time. At a certain point, though, you focused on more healthy living and more teaching the community about healthy living.
Absolutely. And the reason that being is I just think it's a sad situation as we get older and we have our family reunions and our aunts and uncles are not with us anymore at a young age of 56, 47 because of hypertension, diabetes, a heart attack, and most of it is food related. So one of my focus is having healthy foods in our schools. At the end of the day, our school districts give our school children their food habits. Right. Think about it. They're in school 5 days a week. 9 months out the year, 6 to 7 hours a day. So I think that's an opportunity that most school districts should take advantage of.
Excellent. And you brought that same attitude to our community to start to let them know about healthy eating. What do you have on the menu for today?
For an example, comfort food. I made some curry chicken, curry chicken stew. What separates this curry chicken stew is less sodium. The focus is on herbs. The focus is on vegetables. Okay. Most people have to take baby steps. For an example, most of us used to eating white rice or plain yellow rice. What I've come to do is I mix the brown rice and the white rice together, but by adding healthy ingredients such as turmeric, the colors are blended, and most people don't notice it. And I choose to use a jasmine or a basmati rice because it doesn't have the, it's not high in arsenic. It tends to be more natural and GMO free. So besides not eating healthy, a lot of these companies now are just growing foods in ways that our grandparents or ancestors did not grow food. So not only are we dealing with the fat content, the sugar content, now we got to contend with the chemicals that are in the food. So even the harder we try to eat right, it seems though there's always this blockage that creates another problem. So I believe in doubling down on your vegetables. So you will see today there's ginger, garlic, yellow rice with mixed vegetables, and then I have a unique creation called it's a black bean carrot rice. Doesn't sound so appetizing, but everyone who's eating it say, "What is this?" So once again, it's just cumin based. It has ginger, garlic, and my focus is spices and herbs. And if they're cooked at the right temperature, all of it has natural sodium in it. So cooked at the right temperature, it mimics the salt taste when you add celery also.
Absolutely. Good information for all of us, no matter what kind of diet we're on. Before I let you go, 3 top herbs.
Thyme, rosemary, cilantro. They are very versatile. They pack flavors. We're familiar with those flavors also. So those are flavors that Grandma used to use in our smothered chicken.
Yes, yes.
So
Thyme,
cilantro, rosemary.
Thyme, rosemary, and cilantro, 3 top herbs. They're familiar, which makes them comfort spices that we use, and they're healthy for you. Chef, thank you for all that you do in our community.
Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. Thank you.